I like what you're doing out there, all right? You're a little tight. You're gonna loosen up, all right? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to throw your left under the radar. Then when you come up with a shovel hook, you're gonna see an opening, put it right on his chin, then I'll drop him.
Mouthpiece in, seconds out.
Your old man did that to me. It worked.
Mouthpiece in, seconds out. Finish it up, Leo.
Now, one thing that's synonymous with all the Rocky films is the music, and the music in this film is incredible. And it's an absolute honour to speak to Krept and Conan, who feature on the soundtrack. Yes. That's got to be a nice feeling.
Yeah, at first when we got the call about, you know, oh, they want your song in the new Rocky spin-off, we was like, really? And then we got the call like, yeah, it's official, they've used it, and we was just over the moon, man. And then we got to watch the film and we was like, it was in the best moment of the film. I was like, oh my God, this is mad.
So you've seen the film.
Yeah.
Had you? I mean, were you kind of waiting for that moment when it was being used, or tell us what it was like watching the film, knowing that your music features in it?
You know, we was waiting for that moment, but because this film's so good, we forgot about our song was even in the film. So when it got kind of near the end, and we heard the song coming in, we saw how it come in, we was like going crazy in the screen, and it was crazy, man.
Rocky films, though, what do they mean? What does Rocky as a character, as mean to you? Was it something you grew up watching? Or you...
Yeah, of course. When I was young, I used to run up my steps in my house trying to be Rocky, and I said one day I'm actually gonna go and run up those exact same steps one day in Philadelphia, and hopefully that day is gonna come soon. And then we've got a song in the film with Rocky, and Rocky's in the film. I'm like, what is going on? Is this life? Like, is this real?
Have you met Sylvester yet?
No, we haven't, you know.
Tonight's the night.
I think it's the night. I think it is.
And just the relationship between him and Michael B. Jordan in this film, the chemistry is incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. The chemistry is good, man. Like, the way that, he's like his new father, and it's like...
Too much, but...
Shh, don't say anything. Well, listen, I'm so chuffed for you guys, and I mean, tonight must be a wonderful experience for you coming at the European premiere as well.
Yeah, it's an amazing experience. I'm just glad to be a part of this film, and I'm glad that the hospitality's here and stuff. So yeah, man, it's going to be a good experience.
So glad you guys could make it. Enjoy tonight, yeah, and I hope you get to meet Sly as well. Yeah. All right, we are live on Facebook and Twitter. Keep your messages coming in on Twitter using the hashtag Creed. We'll be back with more very shortly.
So, what are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of taking on a name and losing. They'll call me a fraud. Fake Creed.
What you think about what's true? You love to fight, right? Yeah, it makes you happy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you are Apollo Creed's son, right?
Yes.
So then use the name. It's yours.
He's the man responsible for bringing Creed to the big screen. Please welcome the film's writer and director, Ryan Coogler. returning to the iconic role of Rocky Balboa. Please give a huge Leicester Square welcome to the legendary Sylvester Stallone! Playing the son of Apollo Creed, Adonis Johnson, please give a huge welcome to the incredibly talented Michael B. Jordan! I guess I could describe him as the baddie in the film. How you doing, Tony Bell? Nice to meet you.
I'm okay, thank you. It's I'm still, the best way of putting it is living in a dream world. This doesn't seem real. It's amazing, and I'm just humbled and amazed I'm here.
You got the wife and we got your 3 children with you tonight. What a lovely experience, an amazing experience to be able to bring them along to something like this that you're in. You're a film star now.
I'm not too sure about that just yet. I'm still a professional fighter and I love fighting. I've got my coach down there watching me. He's probably planning my next move right now.
He wants you to run up and down that red carpet.
He probably wants me to jog up and down these steps and probably do about 50 push-ups at the end. It's amazing. I've got my other baby little boy, missing Carter. We're a family first and foremost, and everything I do in this world is for these on this stage right now with me. So, like I say, I'm humbled. I'm amazed, and what is a Scouser doing in a Rocky movie is beyond me. It's nuts.
When you got the call, did you think someone was pulling your leg? When you're like, hey, do you want to be in a Rocky film?
I actually definitely thought it was a prank. The phone call came through, and Everton had just lost that day quite drastically to Chelsea, and the phone call came through, and I was like, come on, mate, pull the other one. I'm not in the mood. And the story went on, and before I knew it, I was sitting down having meetings with the Ryan Coogler, who's one of the best directors in the world, and he was telling me about the role he wanted me to play, and we got to know each other, and I want to give full credit for my part personally in this movie. Pretty Ricky Conlon would not have happened without Ryan Coogler. Ryan Coogler is the reason I made this movie. Ryan Coogler is the reason I've done what I've done, and any credit that people give me saying that I acted well in the movie, all the credit should go to Ryan Coogler from my personal side.
How hard is it to act boxing? Because you're in that ring with Michael, and it's I guess it's choreographed. It's he needs to get the shots. Was that a difficult thing to learn?
It was hard to learn how to punch people not for real for once. The best way of saying it is it's a lot easier taking pretend punches than it is real punches, and I enjoyed doing that. What I've got to do is give an awful lot of credit to MBJ. Michael B. Jordan got himself into amazing shape. His name's Adonis Johnson in the movie, and that was the best name in the world because he literally had the body of an Adonis. We was the professional athletes on the movie, and this guy turned up with not just a six-pack, it was more like a 26-pack. He had that many muscles, and he just looked fantastic. He worked very hard to get that physique. He done all the graft, he done all the work with us. He trained with me. We eat together, we work together. He rolled with the punches, he took the punches.
No way.
And he gave them too. So Michael B. Jordan, in my opinion, now is as good as a professional boxer. He's that good.
Listen, huge congratulations, and it's lovely to meet the family, and have a great night.
Thank you very, very much, and for all the people that have come out, I'm amazed. Thank you very much. From the bottom of our hearts, we can't thank you enough. Go and watch Creed from Friday night in the cinema. This is one of the best boxing movies you will ever see, full stop, point blank. Go and see Creed Friday.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Tony Bell, thank you so much. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome to my little red stage on his red carpet, Erwin Winkler. Welcome to your European premiere, sir.
Thank you.
We've got to say congratulations so far on the Golden Globe that Sylvester got at the weekend. You must feel so immensely proud about that.
Yeah, well, you know, Sly really, in this case, decided to turn his Rocky leading character over to Michael B. Jordan and really took a secondary role. And he was rewarded for it on Sunday night with a Golden Globe for Best Actor, which is nice because the last time he was nominated was for the original Rocky 40 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's great to come back.
Which you got the Oscar for.
Yes, I did. Thank you. I'm glad you reminded me.
This character has transcended generations. He's still so important to people. Why do you think that is?
I think really it's about really getting an opportunity, grabbing it by the ribs really, and succeeding. But I think more than anything else, it's about a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for somebody and what they do with it. And not only the story of Rocky, but Sly's story as well. Because when we first met, he was really an actor with very, very little past and a doubtful future. But he believed in himself against all the forces that said he shouldn't be doing this, and nobody wanted him to do it except Bob Chartoff, my late partner, and I. We believed in him, and he came through for us, and I still believe in him. And then Ryan Coogler came along. We thought Rocky Balboa was the end. He had a very, very good farewell. Now we have a future, because of Ryan Coogler. So.
I mean, it feels like it's a very personal connection that Ryan has with this character from growing up. And he obviously brought that to you, and that's the thing that you were kind of like, yeah, we've got another...
Yes, but he also brought a different kind of thinking to us. As I said, we thought it was all over, and he came and he had a whole different take on it, and yet still kept the heart of Rocky in it. So we very hesitantly met him, and he really won us over, and we're very pleased, obviously, with the response in America, and now this response of the Golden Globes, and hopefully right here in London.
I'm so glad he won you over as well.
Thank you.
Have a great night. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you, sir. Please, everyone, Erwin Winkler.
because I got other plans in my life, and this wasn't part of it. Your father was special. To tell you the truth, I don't know if he's special. Only you're gonna know that when the time is right. And it ain't gonna come overnight. You're gonna take a beat, you're gonna take this, you're gonna get knocked out, you're gonna get up, and you're gonna see if you got the right thing. But you gotta work hard. I swear to God, if you're not gonna do it, I'm out.
Like every punch I ever thrown has been on my own. Nobody showed me how to do this. I'm ready.
It's my absolute pleasure to welcome Tessa Thompson. How are you?
I'm so well, thanks. How are you?
I'm really good. You look beautiful. I love your dress.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit, or how would you describe Bianca? Because she's fierce, is how I would describe her.
Well, I'll take that. You know, she's a singer-songwriter that's based in Philadelphia, and she's somebody that's really, you know, chasing her dreams just as hard as Adonis is chasing his. And I think that's the thing that's so unique and interesting about their relationship. They build each other up, and sometimes, you know, their dreams stand in conflict.
He's May's match.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, totally.
I think she would take him down.
I agree. This must have been a wonderful opportunity, or maybe a scary opportunity for you in terms of, you know, not just the acting side that was the opportunity for you with this role, but in terms of the music side of things as well, because you got fully involved in writing and performing as well, which was it a thrill for you?
Oh, it was such a thrill. I mean, it was a challenge. It was definitely something at first that I was like, oh goodness, but it really was incredible, a dream come true to get to work on the music.
And how did that happen? How did that work when you actually kind of sat down to work on the music? Were you allowed to go in with ideas, or was it a collaborative sort of?
data, a human type of data. So everything going very well on orbit at this point. As we turn the corner, looking into the new year, we're really focusing on the SpaceX return to flight mission. At this point, our SpaceX colleagues did in September or December launch a vehicle on their new launcher, and had very good results. They had a post-flight review last week, and all indications are that the data was very, very positive coming out of that launch in December. We're continuing to work with them to finalize the plans for the launch of the Dragon to the station. We'll probably be hammering that out over the next week or two here, and try to get that on the plan. So I know they've got a couple of more launches that they're supporting, and we'll be watching those and working with them to get our station plan sorted out as well. In parallel with that, as I said earlier, we have the orbital Cygnus module that's currently sitting on the Node 1 Nadir port, and we're finalizing our plan for when we're going to release that module. Originally, we were going to do that here at the end of January, but we're looking at our options for hanging on to it a little bit longer, just to give ourselves an opportunity to keep station clean, get as much trash off as we can when that module departs. And so we'll be working through that over the next few days here. And it's because of some of this vehicle traffic that brings us here today. We as most of you know, back in the November timeframe, Friday the 13th to be exact, we lost the channels to one of our power channels on board the station, and that is something that we could live with. We chose at the time to say we would live with it for some period of time while we watch the vehicle traffic. Since that time frame, as things have started to settle out, we've asked the team to try to protect, maybe in January, an opportunity to do an EVA, and the team's done a real nice job at pulling that plan together. So we're here today to talk about this EVA to go repair this power channel. As most of you know, we have 8 power channels. We're down one. It's from a station perspective, we